I'm grateful that my dad made sure that I received a good education, the importance of which is never more evident or apparent to me than when I stick a microphone in front of an athlete and I hear some of the things that come back at me. Now, I'm not saying that these guys are dumb, not all of them, but some of the things that come out of the mouths of these people can absolutely stagger you. These are real, true stories. Football game at Soldier Field in Chicago between the Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Tight defensive struggle, as games between two old rivals usually are, goes right down to the final minutes of the game. One team fumbles deep in enemy territory, the other takes it in, only points of the day. I talked to the guy who recovered the fumble after the game, a defensive tackle, big number 79 from Chuck Berry State University or someplace like that. Here's what he said. He said, in a case like that, you got to keep your confidence, play your game. Most important, you got to stay flexible and give yourself a chance to win. I spent 3 days in the library looking for flexual. I couldn't find it.
Please do not forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload next. Greg Gumbel, the legendary sports broadcaster whose voice and presence became integral to some of the most iconic moments in sports history, passed away on December 27, 2024, at the age of 78. According to his family, Gumbel succumbed to complications from cancer, a battle he faced with grace and courage. His death marks the end of an era in sports journalism and leaves behind a rich legacy that continues to inspire. Born on May 3, 1946, in New Orleans, Louisiana, Greg Gumbel was raised in Chicago, Illinois, where his parents instilled values of hard work and perseverance. The eldest of 4 siblings, Greg grew up in a close-knit household. His younger brother, Bryant Gumbel, would also go on to achieve fame as a broadcaster, making the Gumbel brothers a celebrated duo in American media. Greg graduated from De La Salle Institute and later earned a degree in English from Loras College in Dubuque, Iowa. Although he initially pursued a career outside of media, fate intervened when his brother Bryant informed him of a job opening for a sports announcer at MAC TV in Chicago. Without prior broadcasting experience, Greg auditioned, impressing the station with his calm demeanor and natural charisma. Greg's career in sports broadcasting began in 1973, and over the next few decades, he would work with some of the biggest networks, including ESPN, NBC Sports, and CBS Sports. His early roles included anchoring ESPN's SportsCenter and covering NBA games for Madison Square Garden, MSG Network. These opportunities laid the foundation for a career marked by versatility and professionalism. Gumbel joined CBS Sports in the late 1980s, quickly becoming one of its most prominent faces. His big break came in 2001 when he became the first African-American announcer to call play-by-play for a Super Bowl. Covering Super Bowl 35, Greg cemented his place in history as a trailblazer in an industry that often lacked diversity. This milestone was not just a personal achievement but a moment of inspiration for countless aspiring broadcasters from underrepresented communities. Gumbel's calm yet commanding voice and his deep understanding of the game made him a trusted figure in sports journalism. Greg Gumbel's work extended far beyond football. At CBS, he hosted The NFL Today, covered NCAA basketball, Major League Baseball, and even the Daytona 500. His time at NBC Sports was equally illustrious, where he covered NBA games, Major League Baseball, and served as a host for the 1996 Summer Olympics in Atlanta. His ability to transition seamlessly between different sports and formats showcased his depth of knowledge and adaptability. Whether he was analyzing a basketball game or narrating the tension of a Super Bowl, Gumbel brought clarity, passion, and professionalism to his work. Beyond his career achievements, Greg was a man of integrity and compassion. Known for his quick wit and humble nature, he was beloved by colleagues and fans alike. His philanthropic efforts reflected his commitment to giving back to the community. Gumbel served on the March of Dimes National Board of Trustees and was an active supporter of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Despite his public success, Greg remained deeply private about his personal life. He shared a loving relationship with his wife, Marcy, and was a devoted father to their daughter, Michelle. The battle with cancer. In his later years, Greg Gumbel faced a private battle with cancer. His family revealed that he was diagnosed several years ago but continued working and living life to the fullest during his treatment. His resilience and positivity during this challenging time were emblematic of the strength he exhibited throughout his life. On December 27, 2024, Greg passed away from complications related to cancer. His family shared the news with a heartfelt statement, celebrating his life and accomplishments while requesting privacy to grieve the loss of a husband, father, and friend. News of Greg Gumbel's passing prompted an outpouring of tributes from across the sports world. Sean McManus, chairman of CBS Sports, described him as a cornerstone of CBS's success and a mentor to many. Athletes, fellow broadcasters, and fans alike expressed their admiration for his professionalism, charisma, and dedication to the craft. Many fans shared memories of hearing Gumbel's voice narrating their favorite sports moments. From NCAA tournament upsets to Super Bowl triumphs, his commentary became a soundtrack to some of the most unforgettable events in sports history. Greg Gumbel's influence on sports broadcasting is immeasurable. As the first African American to achieve several milestones in the industry, he paved the way for greater diversity and inclusion. His legacy is not just one of breaking barriers, but also of setting a standard for excellence, integrity, and passion. He will be remembered as a man who loved his work, treated his colleagues with respect, and inspired countless individuals to chase their dreams. His impact will be felt for generations to come, as young broadcasters continue to look up to his example of what it means to be a consummate professional. Greg Gumbel was more than a sports broadcaster, he was a pioneer, a mentor, and a role model. His calm voice, insightful commentary, and unyielding dedication made him a legend in his field. As the sports world mourns his loss, it also celebrates a life well lived and a career that forever changed the landscape of broadcasting. Though he is no longer with us, Greg Gumbel's legacy will live on in the voices of those he inspired, the lives he touched, and the moments he immortalized for millions of fans. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to daily updates and never miss a video.